It was the demolition derby rendition of the U.S. Open. Tiger Woods, well, he crashed and burned. Mickelson denied again. Here with a report of what went down is WSJ Sports reporter Matt Futterman. Hi, Matt.
How are you?
You're feeling pretty good because you predicted this was going to happen, right? Sit up. You're good. You feel good.
I feel pretty good.
You feel pretty good.
I feel good.
For the non-golfers out there, let's just start with the winner. What's so special about Justin Rose? He won the U.S. Open, and the way he won.
Well, Englishmen don't really win the U.S. Open very
Right.
often. I think it's been about 43 years since the last one, and he was able to break through. And you know, I think what you saw yesterday was his ability to just sort of remain cool and remain steady. This wasn't going to be a birdie fest at Marion. It was, the course was just playing so tough, and he was the one who really survived it at the end. He was the one who was able to not screw up.
Right, survive being the operative word here, because
Yeah.
so many people crashed and burned. We'll get to that in a second, but let's just talk about the pain of the loss for Phil Mickelson. He just keeps coming up short in the U.S. Open. Is his last chance gone with this U.S. Open?
You know, it's hard to say. At 43 years old, you don't know how many more chances you're going to get. I really thought he was going to win this. I actually picked him in my in a little pool we have in the sports department.
And he thought he was going to win this too.
Yeah, this one seemed like it was set out for him. The other interesting thing is that there's so much of this golf, so much with golf is how players are feeling about themselves.
Yeah.
Here he had flown across the country the night before the tournament to see his daughter speak in his 8th grade graduation, and you saw him on Thursday, and you could tell how happy he was that he had done this, and he just felt so darn good about himself.
Yeah.
And he sort of rode that through a course that was perfectly laid out for his game. He's such a precise player when he wants to be, and I thought it was all set up for him, and it was pretty darn close.
It was close. It was close. Not close for Tiger Woods and some others. You predicted he would lose. Why? Is it just this particular course you think he can't crack?
He does great on courses where he can recover from his wild shots.
Yeah.
He's pretty wild off the tee, and then he scrambles and can pull off some miracles around the green. But if he doesn't have that recovery shot, and these courses up in the Northeast, these old classic courses, Marion, Wingfoot, Baltusrol, Country Club at Brookline, they don't give you that chance.
Right.
It's not like Augusta National where it's just wide open, there's very little rough, and you can just blast away.
There was a hole-in-one, right? How rare is that? I mean, to me, it seems like absolutely impossible that way. But does it happen a lot?
Well, the pros pull it off a lot more often than you might think. Certainly a lot more often than everyday golfers pull it off. It was, I think, the 43rd in U.S. Open history. What was strange about it was Sean Stefani, who pulled it off. He actually, it was on 17, which was almost an impossible hole to even get a birdie on, much less par or a hole-in-one. But he knocked it off the rough on the side hill, and it just took this crazy bounce onto the green. It sort of banked. It was like a bank shot onto the green, and then just rolled all the way across the green.
So and always just a little bit. There's got to be a little bit of luck.
There's a tremendous amount of luck involved in
Right.
any of these things when you're trying to hit a target hundreds of yards away on one shot. But this was about, probably taking that bounce. That's got to be 1 in 6 million or something.
Yeah, when you do that, feels good. All right, Matt Futterman, thanks so much for being with us. All right, more in our sports section in the Wall Street Journal and on WSJ.com.